And fun fact, talking about nasi padang, the takeaway portion is always bigger than the dine-in one. We have a little bit back.
There's a lot of gods in Hawaii. So this is probably the most famous one, Pele. She's the goddess of the volcanoes and the fire. And she created the Hawaiian Islands, is what they believe.
All right, everyone, dear JCs, please recite JCI Vision, Mission, and Create after me. JCI Vision to be the leading of global network of young active citizens. JCI Mission to provide development opportunities that empower young people to create positive change. JCI Create, we believe that faith in God gives meaning and purpose to human life, that the brotherhood of man transcends the sovereignty of nations, that economic justice can best be won by free men through free enterprise, that government should be of war rather than of men, that earth's great treasure lies in human personality, and that service to humanity is the best work of life. Thank you, everyone. Back to you, Vivi Kartini.
All right, thank you, Vivi Jackie. And I think we have press Snooker to have some words right now. Okay, so yep, press Snooker, are you there?
Thank you, Vivi Kartini. Aloha, everyone. Honorable Local President Cosmo Hirai, Past Local President Tyler Hiranaka, Immediate Past President Jessica Muranaka, distinguished member of JCI Honolulu and JCI Medan Executive Committee, ladies and gentlemen, I'm joyful to have all of you today's Culture and Language Exchange Program. This event crucial for the achievement of sustainability development goals. This is a global goals, meaning that it takes everyone participation to achieve. And if we do so together, it will be very helpful if we can understand who our fellow brothers and sisters are. I thank JCI for its decades of work to rally young people around the world, for being a platform to create positive change, and for all your efforts to support sustainable development priorities such as health, education, and economic empowerment. I thank all of you for attending this event and supporting the work of JCI. Together, we can achieve a better future for the world's young people and uphold the core promise of the Sustainable Development Goals, to leave no one behind. Let's take this event an opportunity to look at the subtle difference of our everyday life in the lens of curiosity that has made it colorful and has shaped each of our countries for centuries. I'm very sorry that I can't participate in this event further because I'm currently participating in Asia Pacific Conference online event, and today is the last day. But thank you very much. Thank you for Vice President Darian and committee who had met this event very well, and enjoy, everyone.
All right, thank you, Prasnuka. And yep, we have Pras Cosmo here, and we'd like to invite Pras Cosmo to have some opening remarks here. Okay, Pras Cosmo, are you there? All right.
Oh, yes, I'm here. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, super clear.
Okay, thank you very much. Sorry, I come a little bit late to the meeting. I am running into a little bit of a problem right now, so I apologize for that. I am calling in from Japan, so I hope the lag isn't too bad. And I definitely want to be here today. Thank everybody for making this cultural language exchange possible. Thank you to Tyler, the president, JCI Medan. I hope everyone does have a very great event today. I am in ASPAC right now, a little bit busy. I'm going to be running around in just a little bit, so I'm sorry I can't participate or stay longer on the phone. But I hope everyone enjoys. Thank you very much for all your guys' hard work.
All right, thank you, Pras Cosmo, for the words. And yep, let's begin this event by having a short quiz about Indonesia and Hawaii. All right, so we are going to use Kahoot. Okay, PPT Darian, is the Kahoot available for us?
Yep, it's gonna be in a minute.
All right, all right. Okay, so later on, we would like to have everyone to get their phone ready and type in the browser kahoot.it. Okay, you just need to type kahoot.it and you'll need to type in the game pin. Type in the room code 8904340 in your phone. And we will start seeing your names popping up in this screen. Okay. All right. We have Johannes here, PP Jackie, PP Jess. Okay. And more people are joining. Okay, is that all? Okay, PP Jonda. Okay, should we start, PP Darian?
Yep, I think that's it because the rest of us know the answer. Because yeah, so these are the players.
All right, so let's get started on the game. Okay, so the objective is to answer it as fast as possible as you can. All right. Oh, only one person get it right. Okay, next question. Oh, IPP Jazz got it right. All right. Get to the next question. Oh, okay. IPP Jazz is still at the top. Let's get to the third question.
Sorry guys, I don't think they have any sound here, so uh, well, hopefully all the people from JCI Honolulu get this one right. Okay, Juanda is number 1. Oh, okay. Compared to Indonesian, it's very different numbers. Medan members should not get this wrong, or else the LP will kick their ass. Okay, I think Juanda is gonna win 8 correct answers in a row. Everyone else should keep it up. Indonesian people might not even know this because I didn't know this until I do some research.
Well, we have too many islands.
Okay. Okay. Anyone who want to buy your house should definitely remember the answer for this question. Anyone who want to buy a house in Hawaii, I mean. Okay, only 1% got it right. IPP Jessica, nice. Okay, anyone know this? Only 1% get it wrong.
I wonder who.
Okay, this one is gonna be tough for Medan members. I think all of them are from Hawaii. So get it right. Indonesian, come on, do you know this? Okay. Whoever Quaker is, you have a few more questions. Hopefully you can get to top 3. Okay, Jess, last question. Hopefully you can take over. Juan, 2 more questions. Oh no. Last question. I got this one wrong.
This is tricky.
A lot of people get that wrong.
Oh, wow. All right.
Okay. Congratulations.
IPP just is the
IPP.
third. And second is Johannes. And who is the winner? EVP Juanda, congrats.
Congrats. Runner-up Quarker and EVP Jackie.
And the prize is a congratulations words from us.
Yes. The prize is you can screenshot this.
Okay. All right, that's it for the Kahoot session. And before sharing our own countries, let's introduce ourselves. But I think we have to, since some of our members cannot speak English well, so I think I'll be the one who will translate for them in case that some members of JCI Honolulu introduce themselves. All right. So, okay. Let's choose randomly. I think we will have Johannes to introduce himself first.
Hi everyone, my name Johannes Markir. I joined JCI Medan 6 years ago, 2016. Actually, even though I joined JCI Medan, but I live in capital city of Indonesia, Jakarta. Currently, I work as IT consultant in Jakarta, and yeah, I think that's all for myself. Happy to see you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Johannes. And the next one we will have IPP Jessica to introduce herself.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, super
Okay.
clear.
Hi, I'm Jessica Morinaka. I'm the immediate past president for JCI Honolulu. I joined the chapter back in 2016, but I was a member of JCI, a different chapter since 2012. And I currently work as a CPA here in Honolulu.
Sorry, can I ask once again, what are you working as? What are you working now?
I am a CPA, so a certified public accountant.
Okay. All right, and let's get to Pauline, our GLC this year.
Hello everyone, my name is Pauline. This year I serve as GLC of JCI Medan. I'm as Johannes. Currently, I'm living in Indonesia, capital city Jakarta, but I'm joining JCI Medan. Thank you, everyone.
All right. So, fun fact: some of our members are not in Medan. Some, just like Pauline, just like Johannes, they're in Jakarta. Some are in Palembang. Some are even in Australia. So we're really random this year. Yep. Oh, okay. So I think I forgot to translate IPB Jessica's introduction. So I'm gonna translate into bahasa Indonesia. Jadi teman-teman, IPB Jessica itu join JCI-nya sejak 2012, tapi di chapter yang berbeda. Di 2016-nya baru join JCI Honolulu. Seperti itu. Alright. Okay, next one, I think we'll move on to PT Tyler.
Oh, aloha everybody. My name is Tyler Hironaka. I was president for JCI Honolulu in 2015 and 16 when we chartered, and I served as our state president for JCI Hawaii in 2018. Currently, I'm just our advisor to President Cosmo, and I was also for last year for President Jessica as well. For work, I have a small jewelry business, and I also do some business consulting on the side, which is kind of taking over my regular jewelry business. Very fortunate to have that opportunity. Is that it? I guess so. Yeah. I actually had a question, but I'll save that for later when I get to meet more of you guys. But yeah, thank you guys for organizing this.
Alright, thank you, Press Tyler. Jadi teman-teman, Presiden Tyler ini pas lokal presidennya JCI Honolulu, dulunya presiden di 2015 dan 2016. Dan bisnisnya bergerak di jewelry, perhiasan ya kalau nggak salah. Correct me if I'm wrong nantinya. Okay. And let's move on to EVP Juanda.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening. My name is Juanda. Juanda Saturnus. Saturnus stands for Saturn, the planet Saturn. But still, I was born in Earth, on Earth, in Medan actually. So I've joined JCI just for 2 years currently, and I serve as EVP, Executive Vice President, focusing on business pillars and international pillars. Right now, I was working on my business, giving financial consultation, specialized in protection. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, EVP Juanda. And next, we move to Austin Rose. I hope that I pronounce your name right, Austin Rose.
Yeah, I'm Austin Rose. I joined JCI, oh boy, maybe 2018, 2019. I actually left Hawaii and then missed it so much I came back. I am a civil engineer, so I help design roadways out here on the islands. So yeah, happy to be here and nice to meet everyone.
Alright, thank you, Austin Rose. Jadi teman-teman, Austin Rose ini join JCI-nya kurang lebih 2018 sampai 2019. Kerjaannya itu adalah insinyur teknik sipil di Hawaii. Alright, and let's move on to, I think, VP Darian. Maybe you can give some short introduction about yourself.
Yep. Hi. Thank you everyone for joining this event today. I'm Darian Wijaya, Vice President of International Affairs in JCI Medan. I joined JCI in 2019, and I was introduced to JCI by my then girlfriend, now wife. And I was impressed by inauguration of past local President Willie. So Willie has been a big influence to all JCI members in Medan. And my profession is a distribution company. I supply consumer goods to supermarkets, general market, and I really love Japan. I hope I can visit there soon when the travel ban is open. And now that I know there's a lot of Japanese in Hawaii, I might visit Hawaii as well. Okay.
Thank you, VP Darian, and let's move on to Michael from JCI Honolulu to give some short introduction.
Hi everyone, Michael Kristoff. I'm the VP of International Development for JCI Honolulu. I joined JCI, I think it was 2019. I was introduced by a very good friend of mine I basically grew up with. I work in property management currently, and I'm trying to get into commercial sales and leasing here in Hawaii. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Jadi Michael itu adalah IA-nya JCI Honolulu. Jadi IA itu adalah yang ya kayaknya seperti VP Darian di internasional bidangnya, dan gabung di JCI itu sejak 2019. Dan kerjaannya itu di bidang property management. Nggak ada tahu ya property management itu seperti apa. Okay, okay. So now let's move on to EVP Jackie.
All right, all right. Hello, everyone. My name is Jeki Tamin. I joined JCI in 2019. This year, I serve as Executive Vice President, which will supervise individual development and also social pillar. My professional career for now, I work as project manager at one of home industry company in Medan. Hope to see you soon. Hope that I can visit Hawaii someday. Thank you.
Thank you, EVP Jackie. And I think we can move on to Salsa. Salsa kalau nggak bisa bahasa Inggris nggak apa-apa, ngomong di bahasa Indonesia nanti saya translatekan, oke? Okay?
Okay, okay. Hello everyone. My name is Salsa Azaramaha. Now I'm a student in University Medan. I joined JCI Medan this year, maybe on February. I think that's all. Nice to meet you all.
Okay, thank you, Salsa. And we would like to have Alisa to have some introduction about herself. Are you there, Alisa?
Yes, sorry. Hi, everyone. My name is Alyssa Sakamaki. This is my first year in JCI. I joined in January, I think. And then I work as a lab assistant at a COVID-19 diagnostic lab here in Honolulu. Nice to meet you, everyone.
Sorry, can you please repeat what are you doing in COVID-19 diagnostic lab?
Yeah, I'm a lab assistant.
Oh, okay, alright, thank you. Jadi teman-teman, Mbak Alisa ini sebenarnya ini acara pertamanya di JCI, joinnya sejak Januari. Dan JCI-nya sejak Januari dan sekarang bekerja sebagai asisten lab di Hawaii. Jadi labnya ini khusus lab diagnosis COVID-19 seperti itu. Okay. I almost forgot to introduce myself. Sorry. So I'm Kartini. In this year, I serve as individual development vice president. I joined DCI since 2019. Yeah, it's like being tried by PLP really to join actually. But yeah, it's a positive track, I believe. And I'm working in a creative agency in Medan, but my base is graphic design base. So yep, that's all from me. And okay, so let's move on to the culture and language sharing session. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna share screen the presentation. Okay, still loading. All right. So here it is. So for the very first, we will share about general facts, some language, etiquette, food, our tradition, myths, and another fun fact that you will
sorry, CP, I
see
think the
soon.
screen is blocked. The screen is blocked by...
Oh, wait.
Okay, now we can see it.
Okay, thank you, PP. All right, talking about the general fact, Indonesia in numbers. All right, so we have been independent country for 77 years, and we have 1,300 ethnic groups in Indonesia, which is super huge number here. And based on 2021 data, there are 200 plus million people here in Indonesia. Okay, so this is our basic language. So if you want to say hello, you can just say hello. There's not much different between English and Bahasa Indonesia. So you can say hello means hello. And if you want to say good morning, you can say selamat pagi. I repeat, selamat pagi. For good afternoon, you can say selamat siang. Selamat siang. And for the good evening or good night, it's the same. You can say selamat malam. Selamat malam. And if you wanna ask something, how are you? You can say apa kabar? Apa kabar? And thank you, you can say terima kasih. And when you're saying you're welcome, you can say sama-sama or sama-sama. And for if you want to say see you later, you can say sampai jumpa. And maybe we can have someone from JCI Honolulu to repeat. Okay, maybe we can have IPP Jessica. IPP Jessica, are you there?
Yes.
You wanna try? You wanna try talking in Bahasa Indonesia?
Sure.
All right. Let's start from hello.
Halo.
Okay, doing
Selamat
good.
pagi.
Nice. Okay. And
Oh,
the
do you want
next
me
one?
to do all of them? Oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Siang. Siang?
Great.
Is that correct?
Okay. Yeah, you're correct.
Okay.
For the good evening? Yeah.
Selamat malam.
Nice. Good. Okay, what about how are you here?
Apa kabar?
Yes, great. Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Yes, that's correct. You're welcome.
Sama-sama.
All right, last but not least, see you.
Sampai jumpa.
Okay, great. All right, still in the basic language. Okay, if you want to say excuse me, you can say permisi. So actually, if we want to pronounce P, there's no H. A little bit different with English. We would say permisi. All right. And if you want to say goodbye, you can say sampai jumpa. Is it? Oh, okay. It's the same with sampai jumpa. Okay, this is repeated. Sorry. Okay, if you want to say yes, you can just say yeah. Simple, right? And if you want to say no, you can say tidak. Tidak. And if you want to know someone's name, you can say nama kamu siapa? Nama kamu siapa? And if you want to say if you want to answer, my name is, you can say nama saya. Let's say that I want to say, my name is Kartini. And in Bahasa Indonesia, I would say nama saya Kartini. And next one is, if you want to say nice to meet you, can say salam kenal. Salam kenal. And about how are you, you can say bagaimana kabarmu? Bagaimana kabarmu? All right. We maybe can have VP Tyler to try talking in Bahasa Indonesia.
Oh no, I'm in trouble.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So permisi is excuse me.
Yeah. Yes, that's right.
Sampai jumpa.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the easiest one. Ah.
Yeah.
Yes. Tidak.
Yep. Great. All right.
And
Next
then,
one.
oh, this is a hard one. Nama kamu siapa?
Yeah, but that's correct. Okay.
Cool.
The next one. My name is.
Nama saya Tyler. Yes. Oh, Tyler.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
right. Okay, good. Nice to meet you.
Salam kenal.
Great. Last but not least, how are you?
Oh, I wasn't paying attention for this one. Bagaimana kabarmu?
Yes, that's correct. All right, thank you, PP Tyler and PP Jessica. Okay, the third session in the basic language. Okay, so if you are in the market, especially in traditional market, if you want to ask how much is this, you can say ini harganya berapa. Let me repeat. Ini harganya berapa. Okay. And if you want to ask, may I ask? You can. This is a little bit longer, I know. Bolehkah saya bertanya? Bolehkah saya bertanya? And if you want to choose something that you want to buy, and when you say this one, please, you can say yang ini. Yang ini. And if you want to ask someone, can you speak English? You can ask, kamu bisa bahasa Inggris? Kamu bisa bahasa Inggris? Okay, next one is, if you decide to buy something, when you say, yes, I'll take this, you can say, okay, saya ambil yang ini. Okay, saya ambil yang ini. All right. Let's choose one to try the Bahasa Indonesia. Maybe we can have Austin first to try. Austin, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, let's try. How much is this?
Ini harganya berapa?
Yes, that's right. Okay, may I ask?
Bolehkah saya bertanya?
Great. Okay, this one, please.
Yang ini?
Yeah. Can you speak English?
Kamu bisa bahasa Inggris?
Yeah, last but not least, yes, I'll take this.
Okay, saya ambil yang ini.
Nice, thank you, Austin Rose. Okay, last but not least, about our numbers. This is a bit different between English and Bahasa Indonesia. So if you say one, we say satu. And two for dua. Three for tiga. Four for empat. And five, lima. And six, enam. And seven for tujuh. Eight, delapan. Nine, sembilan. 10, 10. And 100 is ratus. Okay, ratus. Let's say that you want to say 200. It means that 200. Or 700, 700. And for 1,000, we can say 1,000. 1,000. Let's say you want to say 4,000, it means that 4,000. Okay. Let's have Michael, I think, to try to talk in Bahasa Indonesia in numbers. Michael, are you there?
I am.
Okay.
1, 2,
Yes. Yep.
3, 4,
Yes. Uh-huh.
5,
Yep.
7, 8,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
10, 100,
What about 9?
9,
Ah, okay. 100,
100,
1,000.
1000.
Okay, what about 700?
700.
Yes. What about 3,000?
3,000.
Okay, great. Good job, guys. All right, so let's move on to something related to our etiquette. So when we are doing greeting, we usually will do handshake or anjali. Anjali is like this. Okay, anjali mudra. So we usually use this if it's not possible to do handshake. Okay. And while eating, do not slurp or use hand to eat. Sorry, do not slurp, and sometimes we use hand to eat. Usually it's about traditional food. Like for example, if you eat chicken, you should, or any meal with rice, we usually use hand to eat. And in Indonesia, hierarchical relationships are respected and emphasized. Okay. Oops, sorry. Some technical issues. Okay. So let's know more about our food. In numbers, we have 3,000 plus kinds of food, and Indonesians have tried this much because yeah, we have too many food and drinks to try. And fun fact, we have rendang and nasi goreng listed as top 50 most delicious food in the world based in CNN. So rendang is beef with spices, and you guys should try it really. Nasi goreng is fried rice basically. And yep, some countries have also influenced some of our food. Okay. Wait. All right, yep, so these are the example of our foods. So that's it, rendang. Usually we cook it with beef and some spices there. Because we have too many spices, I'm not sure which one. And nasi padang, yep, it's rice, basically with a lot of vegetables, and sometimes we also eat it together with chicken, eggs, or even beef, but usually with chicken, yeah. And gado-gado. Gado-gado is salad, basically, that with peanut sauce. Okay, that's quite special, I think. It's quite different. And we also have traditional cakes here with a lot of colors. And cendol. So cendol is like a dessert, is a beverage. I cannot actually cannot describe that green one, but believe me, this is delicious. Okay, so you guys have to try all of this once you are going to Indonesia. And fun fact, talking about nasi padang, the takeaway portion is always bigger than the dine-in one. We have a little bit backstory back in Netherlands colonization. So usually people that will do takeaway, that request takeaway is people that are much poorer. So everyone that sold nasi padang, they will always give more portion. That is a little bit history about nasi padang. Why is the portion is yeah, we get more when doing takeaway. So yeah, that is one of our hacks. If you guys want to eat more nasi padang, just to take away. All right, and let's get to our national costume. So we have batik. Usually batik is a cloth that is we made it using a manual wax resist dyeing technique to form patterns. We will show you how batik looks like later on. And kebaya. Kebaya usually worn during official national events by Indonesian First Lady. Oh, sorry, I think there's a little bit typo. Okay, yeah, but in modern days like this, sometimes people will wear it as a casual clothes. So not only in a formal events. And peci is a cap usually worn by male Muslim, and it's popularized by our first president, Mr. Sukarno. And okay, yep, this is the example of peci, the black hat one, say. And kebaya, yep, the red coat one. And batik. So batik pattern is much more than the images. I don't know, maybe hundreds of thousands. And all of the patterns usually consist of various stories and originated from various areas in Indonesia. And yep, these are some of our traditional dances. Like, for example, kecak is from Bali. Of course, everyone knows Bali, right? Reok Ponorogo is from East Java, and piring is from West Sumatra. And when doing piring dance, tari piring, we usually use plate as the main property, and it needs a special skill to really do this dance. Okay, and these are our traditional house. I know it's a bit blurry, but yeah, this is to show how various our traditional houses. And this is categorized based on provinces in Indonesia. All right, and these are some of our traditional songs. The first one is really popular, especially if you're going to a wedding or sometimes formal events. This is just like to welcoming foreigner or guests, so the guests will be happy and hopefully remember this song. Okay, let's play it. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, a little bit song of Maumere, and the second one is from our province, North Sumatra, Si Batu Manikam. This actually feels a bit like a rap if you listen it later on. So this is about a man who is considered to have nothing by his wife, but the man obtains luck by having the wife as the love of his life. So let's play it. Last but not least, Indomie. If you guys haven't heard about Indomie, Indomie is actually a commercialized brand of noodle, and it is super popular in Indonesia. And every generation must have recognized this jingle, even though it's only the instrumental version. Okay, let's hear it.
Dari Sabang sampai Merauke, dari Tiara sampai Pulau Rote, dari desa sampai ke kota, dari gunung sampai pegunungan, Indonesia.
Okay, that's all for the songs. And these are two of the most popular myths. We have a lot of myths here. And the first one is Nyi Roro Kidul. So this is the queen of the Southern Sea in Japanese and Sundanese mythology. This claim to be able to take the soul of anybody she wishes for, and usually prefers handsome young men. Right? And the right side one is Babi Ngepet. Okay, Babi Ngepet is Indonesian mythology too, as a boar demon, and is believed to be the manifestation of a person practicing kind of black magic to help people become rich instantly. But of course, there's some sacrifice has been done as an exchange. Okay, the next one is, this fun fact. Kobokan and Korokan. This is something that is so Indonesian. So Kobokan is something, so if you guys see that there's water and a piece of lime, and this water is usually used to wash our hand. Sorry. And usually it's in the traditional food restaurant here. Sorry. Over. And Korokan. Okay, PP Darian, can you help me explain about this? Because
Kobokan?
Okay, it's a bit hard. Korokan.
Korokan is, in Indonesia, we believe that when your body doesn't feel good, there's like a wind inside you, like wind. I don't know how you say it, but I think that phrase is only in Indonesia. So if you want that wind to go out of your body, then you have to scratch your body with a coin and oil. And when it's red, usually people actually feel their body lighter. So yeah, it's something similar to traditional technique from China, but I think they don't use coin. They instead use a cup and a hot, and you heat up the cup, and then you will have a red spot all over your body if your body is not feeling very well. Yep, that's how best I can explain it.
Yes, thank you, Kitty Darian. And thank you for listening to our sharing sessions about Indonesia. All right. Is there any questions maybe from JCI Honolulu before we are going to listen to JCI host sharing session too?
Yeah, on your last slide, what was the difference between I don't remember the words. Sorry, the K N, the two words that we were talking about. The difference between the two words. Can you explain?
Oh, kobokan and korokan. Oh, do you mean that you want us to pronounce it?
Oh no. Was it? There were two separate words. I didn't know if there was a difference between them. I was just curious.
Wait, let me share somebody.
Okay,
kobokan is
it's actually the slide itself. So yeah, you can explain it.
Oh, if you want to explain it, it's okay to.
No, I
today.
think they are confused. They thought it's the same thing. It's just actually the picture of the body and coin. It's actually kerokan, and kobokan is actually the dish with lime and water.
Yeah, so it's actually different things, but it's just like yeah, fun fact about us in Indonesia. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so next we will have a presentation about Hawaiian culture and language. All right. So Zoom operator, is the slideshow ready to share screen?
I'm gonna show it in a minute.
Okay, great.
Sorry. Yep. Can everyone see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. TLP Tyler, the stage is yours.
All right. Thank you, everybody. This PowerPoint presentation was actually put together by our amazing Executive Vice President, Jenna Nakagawa, who could not join us today. But thank you to her because this is awesome. So, kind of like Indonesia, Hawaii is a big mix of different cultures. And I'll preface this before we get started. There's a lot of different cultures that come from the East and they come from the West. A lot of immigrants that live in Hawaii. So when you come to Hawaii, what's interesting is that everybody's a minority. In America, this is a very unique thing. And oftentimes, mainland Americans are not very used to this at all. Which, I think one of the things I think makes it so special, which I'll go into later. And I'll start with a story. So a long time ago, on June 8th, 1963, one of our top outstanding American recipients, and also more famously known as President John F. Kennedy, he gave a historic speech when he made a stop off here in Hawaii. And he said, "I've come here to speak with the mayors of the United States on a matter which concerns us all, and that is how the American people can live more happily and more securely together. And there is no place where it's more appropriately said and understood than in this part of the United States and here on this island. Reaching into the Pacific, this is the part of the United States. This island represents all that we are and all that we hope to be." That was JFK in 1963. So yeah, next slide. Thank you. So, oh yeah, shoot, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so yeah, they call it a mixed plate. of cultures. Sorry about that. Next slide. So in Hawaii, I'm not sure if everybody is aware, but in 1893, the United States was, they were here in Hawaii and they overthrew the Hawaiian kingdom. It was a coup d'etat on Queen Liliuokalani at the time. So when you come to Hawaii in the future, when you all come to visit, Native Hawaiians are actually very sensitive to the topic of immigration and things like that because of this, their monarchy got overthrown by the Americans. Next slide. Yeah, in Hawaii, besides English, Hawaii is a native language for the Hawaiian people. This kind of makes it very difficult to pronounce the street names. So when you come to Hawaii, you're going to see signs like this. And it's very funny and totally wrong when you put it into Google Maps. Let me see. Do I have anybody here from JCI Indonesia that would like to pronounce the bottom or the top one? No volunteers? Okay. Oh yeah.
Okay. Na Willy Willy.
Hey, that's good. That's
Hi.
perfect.
Well,
Yeah,
for the bottom one, Kalania Naole.
Yes, very good. Perfect. All right, next slide, please. Yeah, so as we mentioned, there's a lot of different cultures, and I just kind of lumped them all in the Asian group over here. But Asian cultures are actually the majority in Hawaii, which is why I think we're pretty warm people, and we respect our family and our elders and all these kinds of things. The culture, the family values are very strong in Hawaii, like many Asian cultures, which is kind of cool. Next slide. Yeah. So the most spoken languages, I know the largest Asian demographic in Hawaii right now is Filipinos, but I think the most spoken languages are English and Japanese. This was, we just looked this up. But before we go to the next slide, so let's go to the next slide. And I want to quickly mention, we put together our slideshow, and when I saw your guys' slideshow on culture and language, it reminded me of when I was in school, and I thought I did a very good job at school presentation. And then somebody came up to the classroom and was like, amazing presentation. So good job, guys. That was an incredible presentation for your guys' culture and language. But so just like you guys have difficult words, we have interesting words that are local slang, and we call this Hawaiian Pidgin language. Hawaiian Pidgin is when a lot of different languages and cultures come together. So we take different parts of different languages and come up with new words. So who do we have over here? Valvoline.
Yes.
What do you think this word next to the pigeon means? Pronounce this one. Starts with the IR. And pronounce it and tell us what you think it means.
Okay. Iraj. Is that right?
That's pretty close. But what do you think it means?
Iraj. All right. Is that all right?
Okay, that was very good. That was very good. It's pretty close, but this is why it's very confusing when people also come to Hawaii, because when you come to Hawaii, a lot of people speak Pidgin as kind of like a slang all the time, and so in Hawaii we'll say like, "Oh, that's so iras," which means like that's so irritating.
Ah, I see. Wow, it's so cool.
Yeah. So when you come to Hawaii and you hear people talking in Pidgin English, like, "Oh, how's it, brother? Bombay, you learn." You're gonna be like, I'm in America and they're speaking English. So what are they saying? But yeah. So maybe VP Cartini, what do you think this one by the pigeon's butt means?
Sorry, which one?
The one by the
Bombay you
pigeon's
learn.
butt. Yeah. What do you think that means?
Bombay you learn. Interesting. Oh my God, what is this? It means that you have to learn more. I don't know. You have to learn more, but I don't
Yeah,
think that
that's actually correct. So we
Oh,
say this
okay.
when like, but we say it in like as like a phrase. So how do I describe this? It's like when you tell somebody something and then they're like, they argue with you or something, you're like, okay. But you know that they're totally wrong and they're setting themselves up for failure. You just let them go ahead and fail and say, oh, okay, Bombay you learn. So like they'll eventually learn the lesson. But yeah, so that's that one.
Okay.
But with respect for time, let's do one more. How about EVP Jackie? What's the one by the pigeon's beak? Not the the minor bird, but the one above it.
Broke the mouth.
Yeah, what do you think that means?
I think, wow, this is difficult. Broke the mouth. Like, broke the mouth?
Yeah, broke them out.
I think you have spoken something wrong.
That's a good guess. That's a good guess. But this is why even like English speaking people don't understand pidgin English. So broke them out is like, oh, I tried that nasi goreng and it was so broke them out. So it was like so amazing, delicious. We say it's broke them out. Yeah, it is very interesting. But yeah,
In
so next.
Indonesia, we have that kind of slang too. It's called mantul.
Mantalun?
Mantul.
Cool. There's a lot of similarities between Hawaii and Indonesia. But next slide, please. Okay, Hawaii. There's a lot of gods in Hawaii. So this is probably the most famous one, Pele. She's the goddess of the volcanoes and the fire. And she created the Hawaiian Islands, is what they believe. Next slide. So just like you guys, we have some folk tales. So the two that I picked out for us today are the Menehune and the Night Marchers. Menehune are small little tiny people, like they might be like 2 or 3 feet tall. Anybody from Hawaii want to explain what these Menehune guys do? No, I actually forgot right now. But I know they're like, they protect the fish ponds and stuff. And I used to joke that they're Hawaiian leprechauns. This is probably really bad. But I'm gonna check real quick. And
known for playing pranks.
very good, thank you. And the next one is called the Night Marchers. So this one is actually quite scary. In Hawaii, there's a lot of traditional Hawaiian burial sites from like long time ago. And then the Night Marchers march down from the trails down to through these areas. So if in Hawaii, like a place was developed and it wasn't blessed, there's a saying, and some people believe that if you hear strange sounds at night, so if you look out your window and you're looking into the hillside on the mountain and you see these lights marching around, which is these guys carrying their little torches, then that's the Night Marchers. And if you're in their path, then you're dead. Yeah, they'll kill you. And that's the tail. I forgot what you're supposed to do. Like, I get confused because I think somebody was joking with me, but I think you're supposed to put out like pork meat or pork blood. And then they avoid your house or something like that. Next slide. So popular activities in Hawaii. We're a very tropical place, kind of similar to like Bali, Indonesia. So we do surfing, we do hiking for outdoors activities, anything pretty much around the ocean or in nature. Next. But Honolulu, we're in a very metropolitan space. So we love doing things like karaoke, going to movies, hanging out, meeting up with our friends for a drink or two. And I believe hopefully this one is the last slide. Okay, so what is aloha? So similar to your guys' Sampi Jumpa, it means hello and goodbye. But aloha is a very special thing to Hawaii. So Hawaii, I started off, we're a blend of different cultures that come together. Similar, like, I guess it could be similar to Indonesia because you guys have lots of different cultures and religions and languages. But the spirit, when they say the spirit of aloha, it's kind of like, it teaches us lessons of peace, kindness, compassion, that we're responsible for future generations. A lot of things taken from different cultures. And this kind of respect for other people, these strong family values are kind of why people like coming to Hawaii, because the people in Hawaii are actually very kind. If you approach somebody and you ask for directions or you ask something that you're not so sure of, most people are very happy to help you. And that's kind of like that spirit of aloha. But Hawaii is, I would say, they've taken the best of all the cultures that have immigrated here, and this kind of culture, the spirit of aloha that we have in Hawaii, is, I think, one of the greatest gifts that Hawaii has to share with the world. And for Hawaii, that's it. So I hope we're good on time. Thank you guys. Hope you guys learned a few interesting things about Hawaii.
Thank you, Professor Tyler, for sharing. Okay, VP Jonda asking about Moana. Yes, VP Darren. Do you want to say something?
I was just about to address that. There's a question for PIP Tyler from our ECP Jonda about Moana.
Oh, I'm not sure, but I mentioned that she in the cartoon she looks like about the size of a menehune. Yeah. Fun fact though, we one of our past presidents looks like Maui.
Yeah,
He's
great
huge.
sharing session, and I think all of us really enjoyed today's event, 2 days or 2 nights event.
Yes, VP Kartini, is everything okay?
I think she has a bad network.
Hello, VP Kartini, are you there?
Okay. All right. So thank you to every members that have attended today's event, and it was great getting to know everyone and about the cultures. And also, we will be grateful if everyone can fill our feedback forms for today's event. Okay, wait, the link will be shared in the Zoom chat. So, PP Darren, maybe you can help sharing the feedback form link here. Okay, so that's it. That's the link. And before ending today's event, I think we can switch on the camera so that we can capture the beautiful and handsome faces here. All right. Okay, so 3, 2, and 1. All right, maybe another pose. 3, 2, and 1. All
Hey, can we actually do
right,
that
thank
again?
you.
Sorry. Or can you guys send me the screenshot?
Okay,
Yes,
can we
of
do
course,
it one
yeah.
more time? I think I missed it.
Yeah, I
One more
have.
time, please, everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
1,
3, 2,
2.
and 1.
Okay. Thank you, everyone.
All right, nice.
Okay, yep. VP Katni, do we have anything else?
No, so far.
Okay, I think we're gonna close the event today.
Yeah.
I had fun personally. Sorry for the technical difficulties. The quiz didn't have any sound, so I have to improvise with my bad commentating. Hopefully everyone had fun. I hope we can actually contact each other in social media. I actually, if anyone can just list it in the chat, we can follow each other, and maybe when we had the chance to visit each other countries, we can meet up. And if anyone want to come and eat nasi goreng, nasi padang, definitely gonna treat you guys in Medan.
Yeah, and I guess on behalf of JCI Honolulu, thank you guys so much for putting this together. When past President Willie first reached out to me, he's like, "Hey, what are you guys up to?" And I said, "Whatever you want us to be, Willie." So thank you to past President Willie as well, and for all of you guys for putting all of this together. And like how VP Darian said, I hope that we can continue to grow our relationship over the years. I know for me personally, that's one of the most interesting and I think the most valuable thing that I've learned in JCI. It's the international relations that we meet across the world. They're just so special because you guys are just as crazy and hardworking as we are, and it's very comforting to know that we're not crazy and you guys are crazy too.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep. Cool. Thank you. Yeah, we are crazy mates, but a good way crazy. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Aloha.
Thank you, everyone.
Aloha.
Aloha.
I'm like trying to copy all of these names here.